Wisdom, the final frontier to true knowledge. Welcome to Wisdom Trek, where our mission is to create a legacy of wisdom, to seek out discernment and insights, to boldly grow where few have chosen to grow before. Hello, my friend. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your captain on our journey to increase wisdom and create a living legacy. Thank you for joining us today as we explore wisdom on our second millennium podcast. This is day 1117 of our trek, and time for our 3-minute mini trek called Humor Unplugged. Our Thursday podcast will provide you with a clean and short funny story to help you to lighten up and live a rich and satisfying life. Something to cheer you and provide a bit of levity in your life. We are told in Proverbs chapter 15, verse 30, a cheerful look brings joy to the heart. Good news makes for good health. We are also encouraged in Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a broken spirit saps a person's strength. Consider this your vitamin supplement of cheer for today. So let's jump right in with today's funny, which is titled, An Early Morning Date. A Category 5 tornado hit a Kansas farmhouse just before dawn one morning. Farmer John and his wife Margaret were both in deep sleep. They were elderly and sort of hard of hearing and had not heard the tornado alarms that were blaring shortly before it hit. The tornado was so violent that it tore off the roof and picked up the bed on which Farmer John and his wife Margaret were sleeping. By some miracle, the twister set them down unharmed in the next county over, some 20 miles away. Once they came to their senses and were fully awake, Margaret started sobbing uncontrollably. Trying to comfort her, Farmer John said, "Don't be scared, Margaret. We are not hurt, and it appears that it was not our time to meet our Maker." Margaret continued to cry. Between her sobs, John finally understood what she was saying. "I'm not scared," Margaret said, as a smile broke out on her face. Then she gave John a big hug and continued, "I'm just so happy. This is the first time in 14 years that we've been out together." Well, I hope that brought a smile to your face today. If it did, pass that smile on to someone who really needs it. And for our Thursday thought, during this springtime of the year, the chance of severe weather is more significant than ever, and I do not want to minimize that fact. But that being said, even in the most horrific and darkest of times, there is humor and much to be grateful for. Let us focus on the beauty in the midst of the ashes of life. Isaiah chapter 61, verse 3. To all who mourn in Israel, he will give a crown of beauty for ashes, a joyous blessing instead of mourning, festive praise instead of despair. In their righteousness, they will be like great oaks that the Lord has planted for his own glory. And just as you enjoy these nuggets of humor, please encourage your friends and family to join us and to come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. If you'd like to listen to any of our past 1,116 treks or read the Wisdom Journals, they are all available at wisdom-trek.com. And I encourage you to subscribe to Wisdom Trek on your favorite podcast player so that each day will be downloaded to you automatically. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal each day. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and then leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you tomorrow for Philosophy Friday.